Welcome to episode 6. We are now at the new norm for the halfway point. It's not quite merge, and I'm kind of liking it. We kick off the episode with a nice intro from Rome, taking the old previously on Survivor line, setting him up to take over temporarily Jeff's role for this episode, and we're going to come back to that. There's also a terrific quote from, I can't remember who now, that said, "No one's going to say Survivor 47 is boring." That's very true. Rachel is shocked to find herself at the bottom, and Andy has ascended to the top as the intellectual mastermind. Sam didn't use his idol in the last tribal. That has now expired. Fair play to him for getting through without needing to use it. So, cool. Boats arrive. Drop your buffs. The tribes are no more. There is a sign that says tomorrow is the challenge to decide who makes the merge. There's an advantage out there. Go! Some people take that seriously. Others are more interested in sitting around and catching up on the goss. It turns out many people are thinking of the true advantages in Survivor, and that is information is power. That has kind of come up a couple of times this season. However, it is Jen who wades out to the buoy, the buoy, however you want to say it, and gets an advantage. There's also the red paint found from Sue's idol find, and there's no such thing as a secret, so that is kind of out there as well. It's really kind of obvious. So Rome is also blabbing to everyone and throwing Kyle under the bus, and that is just going to dig a deeper hole under his throne that he's put himself on, and they go into the group challenge, which is the team meal and individual immunity challenge. Jen's advantage, she gets to sit out round 1, so she's going to enjoy the prize meal and gets immunity from tonight's tribal. And during one point of this challenge, there's a terrific quote from Jeff during the puzzle where he actually he gets away with 1, you got to think about yourself. 2, you got to worry about the other idiot you're working with. I love sassy Jeff. Anyway, they're the tribes, and Yellow actually win because they put in the hard yards, come from behind when they thought it was all over. And then we move into the individual, the challenge 2, and it's a classic bow balance challenge. They drop out one by one, Sierra followed by Sam, followed by Rachel, and then it's Jen and Teeny, and finally Sue, leaving Kyle on top just when he feels as though he needs it most. He is the first to get his purple buff. So on to tribal, and Jeff is shocked to learn that the amulets are a bad advantage. So he lets Rome take over in the seat, which was kind of beautiful. And yeah, Jeff head explodes from learning how little people think of the amulet idol. So we get to the voting booth, and Andy shows off his intellectual prowess by sprechen ein kleiner Deutscher. And Rome even says, "I know it's going to be Soul tonight, so I'm going to shake things up a bit," and votes for Sam. The amulets are all played. For Teeny to burn the amulet. Teeny's safe. She's into the merge. And the votes, well, Kyle is the only one who cannot vote. Then Rome has the vote for Sam. There's 2 votes for Andy, and everyone else piles on Rome. That said, Rome, considering how much of a bully he's been, I'll put him as Biff Tannen because he has been so bullish. He was so gracious in his exit, quite the opposite of Annika. So it's obvious that he really was playing, love him or hate him, he was playing the game, so full credit to him. Still didn't particularly like him that much, but he was very gracious on his exit. There is only one idol or advantage in play, and that is Sue's idol at this stage. And as far as our game goes, it's nice that 6th player down and everyone is still in the game because Shikara has lost Rome, but everyone is still in it. Only Amanda, Liam, and myself have both players. But yeah, I really like this spread of our game. Now, next week, I'm keen to get as many people together as possible for the next episode of CastaWAys as we reveal the results of the journey, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. See you next week.